choosing your niche, choosing your CMS, and choosing your design. 3 simple steps to getting your own news and media website up and running. What's up, guys? This is Alex from the Duran. Now, I get asked this a lot. How do you create a news website from essentially nothing that can scale to 100,000 visitors, 500,000 visitors, maybe even 1 million visitors plus? A news site that can actually turn into a real business where you can give people your thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the world today. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can get started in 3 very simple steps towards having your own news and media site, a site that can take on the big mainstream media players. So let's get started with point number 1. The first thing you need to do is to pick your niche. Now, this is really important because this is going to decide how you're going to do all your future marketing going forward and how you're going to build your first initial audience. Now, a niche or an ideology or how you view the world can change over time. It can change across different topics. The way you view the US handling Russia, for example, may be very different in how you see the US handling China or North Korea. And you may have a conservative viewpoint on one area and you may have a liberal viewpoint on another. But pick your niche. Try to figure out who your core audience is going to be. It could be divided into geography. It can be divided into gender, into topic, areas of topic and interest. But choose your niche and start to build your site around that niche. Number 2, choose your CMS. Now, the CMS stands for Content Management System. This is basically the tool that you're going to use to compose your posts and your articles and even hold the whole structure of your design up. It's going to dictate where you're going to host your site, how much you can actually pay for your site for hosting, and how quickly you'll be able to compose an article, get it up and running, and break news. Now, I like WordPress. WordPress is probably the most popular and probably the simplest to use CMS. It's got a very big community, has a lot of themes, a lot of developers and programmers can help out, and even starting as a novice, you can learn WordPress in just a matter of days or weeks to get up and running with your site. Now, there's a lot of other content management systems, each with its advantages and with its disadvantages. There's Drupal and Joomla, which are a little more tech heavy. There's Ghost, which is a new one on the scene, which is really geared towards journalists and has really nice, beautiful interfaces. You can even use something like Medium or Tumblr, which granted, they don't give you your own design and they don't give you a way to build a bigger news organization going forward, but it's a good start to get your articles up and running and to start expressing your point of view on the niche that you've chosen. And it also helps you get to your market faster so you can start to target those users who may want to read your articles. Good stepping stones towards getting to a bigger news site where you're going to have multiple writers and multiple people working for you to break news and to break analysis and opinion. So choosing your CMS, you have a lot of choice out there. I personally love WordPress, but I've heard great things about Drupal, Joomla, Ghost, and I even know a lot of people that make a living off of Medium or Tumblr. So get to know your CMS. I'll do some other video blogs on different CMSs, the advantages and the disadvantages and why the Duran uses WordPress. But for now, just remember, step number 2, choose your CMS. Number 3, choose a design. This is probably my favorite part about getting a new site up and running. This is where you look at the logos. This is where you look at your color palette. This is where you start going through different themes or different ideas as to how to structure your new site. It's going to be a very, very much a representation of your own aesthetic, your own design aesthetic towards your readers. Now, there's a lot of great tools out there to help you design a logo and to help you create your first logo. And there's also a lot of great services that you can use where actual graphic designers, professionals, can create a logo for you for around $100 or $150. Now, I'll link a couple of those services down below that you can go to for logo design. And there's also a lot of great places if you're not a designer, you don't want to pay a lot of money to a designer to create a very original type of looking design for your news site. There's a lot of great themes out there that'll get you the foundation as to how you want your site to look. The navigation, the menu, the color palettes, the structure as to where your news feed's going to be, where your ads are going to be placed. All these things can be found in a multitude of services that provide themes and templates for you. And those templates can be deconstructed and can be made to be unique as you are, as unique as your aesthetic wants to be, and a unique expression for your readers to navigate your site and to search for those articles and to kind of get a feel as to the type of news that you want to portray. And once again, it's connected to your niche and to the ideology that you're speaking to. And so, maybe if you're targeting conservative men, maybe you want to go with a darker color palette, or a more, sharp and kind of edgy logo. Maybe if you're going for the progressive type, maybe you work in a totally different color mode, and maybe you're a little more fun, a little more freelance. Now, there's a lot of great sites you can go to find really good themes and really good templates to get you up and running really fast. I mean, within a matter of hours. One of my favorites is Envato and Theme Forest. They have a lot of great templates for WordPress, for Joomla, for Drupal. This is a great place to start. That for around $50, you can get a real professional looking template that you can deconstruct, and you can design it to give your own expressions, to give your own aesthetic. I'll put a link for Theme Forest and Envato down below for you to check out. But getting a really professional design is easier than you think. Your design can rival the big boys. It can look just as good as New York Times, as Washington Post, as Business Insider, Mashable, any of these sites, using themeforest.com and using envato.com. I'll put a link down below. But getting your design is the final step to getting towards writing posts and writing articles. So there you have it. 3 simple steps to get you up and running towards starting your own news website. Now, don't forget to subscribe down below. Click the notification bell to get notifications. I hope you like this video. Hopefully I can do more videos which explain what the Duran uses as far as to get its news out there and how it breaks news, the tools that we have, the processes that we go through. I really want to help you guys. If you have a passion for news, if you have a passion for writing, if you want to express your thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the world today, I really want to help you guys get up and running and try to give you as much information as to what we did, the good things we did and the bad things we did to make the Duran a success. And so remember to subscribe down below, click the notifications bell. Also go to drnshop.com, pick yourself up one of our shirts. Maybe you want to buy a retro poster. They're really great shirts. Great prices. We have coupons and specials running all week. drnshop.com, link down below. Take care, guys. Till next time.